I was taking out the trash, but the cleaning lady stopped me. She asked why my family had been eating pre-made meals lately. I froze. My heart tightened instantly, with growing suspicion. I rushed home and opened the fridge to check. Sure enough, it was full of pre-made food. At that moment, I recalled the dinner my husband had lovingly prepared last night, and the pair of stockings on the sofa that didn't belong to me. Only then did I realize he had been lying to me all along. To confirm my suspicion, I hurried to his bedroom. I searched the drawer and found another used pair of stockings. Lowering my head, I spotted a used condom under the bed, and I had been on a business trip for 2 full months. Today was the first day I returned home. I instantly concluded my husband had already abandoned our marriage. After some digging, I quickly discovered the identity of his lover. I thought she would be a beauty or a wealthy woman, but unexpectedly the lover turned out to be the front desk girl from the club downstairs. And the reason my husband betrayed 8 years of marriage for a service worker was because she was his first love. After confirming her identity, I began my revenge plan. I found someone who had suffered the same betrayal to help me, and I offered $5 million as payment. Facing such a huge reward, he had no reason to refuse. Once everything was arranged, the next day I brought my husband to the lovers club. I intentionally told my husband in front of her that I would be traveling in a few days. Then I took out a bank card with $1 million and said it was for his sister's new home. As expected, the lover's eyes lit up instantly. Little did she know, this was the trap I had set for both of them, because I knew well that greed is rooted deeply in people from the bottom, and that was exactly their weakness. Sure enough, right after I left, the lover hurried to call my husband. She openly flirted with him first, then said she wanted a necklace and hoped he would buy it for her. My husband thought she loved him sincerely, so he agreed without hesitation, saying he would use the $1 million after I left to buy her gifts. Then he reminded her to delete the call record. What they didn't know was that I had installed a recorder in his phone long ago. I copied all their calls and chat logs. My helper couldn't help asking me, since the evidence was enough to send my husband to prison, why go through all this trouble? It was because my husband's family was never wealthy, and they had little experience in the world. They cared about face more than anything. Over the years, they had taken plenty of advantage of me, so my husband had long treated me like his personal fortune god. But the lover's background was even worse. Her mother died in childbirth long ago. She squandered the compensation everywhere. Her father tried to stop her, but she pushed him into ruin. She was the one responsible for his death. Even after prison, she became addicted to gambling, completely hopeless. So I deliberately told her I gave my husband $1 million. With her greedy nature, she would definitely try to take it for herself, and soon I could use that $1 million to have her charged with burglary and assault. After finalizing the details, my revenge officially began. That night, the scheming woman came to my home, but the door wouldn't open for her, thinking she was clever. She climbed over the wall, not knowing I had already changed the lock and set up fingerprint access, waiting for her to walk right into my trap. After my helper confirmed everything was going as planned, I called my husband's parents. This was the second phase of my plan, to expose his disgrace in front of his whole family. I lied that I earned $1 million on my trip, and that I wanted to give it to their daughter for her new home. The elderly couple was overjoyed. I told them to come to my house to pick up the money. They happily agreed, and I was finally ready to expose everything completely.